I just want to take a moment to talk about Haiti, one of the places the President of the United States referred to today as a shithole country. I was taught math in high school by a Haitian immigrant named Yves Volel, who worked hard, who dedicated himself to teaching kids in America. He ultimately returned to his country of Haiti and was assassinated while running for president. I spent a lot of time in Haiti. I first went there in the early 1990s as a young reporter. In 2010, my team from CNN was the first international team of journalists on the ground after the earthquake struck. I spent more than a month there and have returned many times on assignment and on vacation. Like all countries, Haiti is a collection of people. It's rich and poor, well-educated and not, good and bad. But I've never met a Haitian who isn't strong. You have to be to survive in a place where the government has often abandoned its people, where opportunities are few, and where Mother Nature has punished the people far more than anyone should ever be punished. But let me be clear tonight. The people of Haiti have been through more. They've been through more. They've withstood more. They fought back against more injustice than our president ever has. Haitians slap your hand hard when they shake it. They look you in the eye. They don't blink. They stand tall, and they have dignity. It's a dignity many in this White House could learn from. It's a dignity the president, with all his money and all his power, could learn from as well. On the anniversary of the earthquake, on this day when this president has said what he has said about Haitians, we hope the people in Haiti who are listening tonight in Port-au-Prince, in Jacmel, in Benet, in Miami and elsewhere, we hope they know that our thoughts are with them and that our love is with them as well.
Yeah. Remember the 5th of November. So question, what's life? When you ain't get a chance to live it, brand new baby born, pray you got some shit to give it. Hard to be the man when you play the role of Scottie Pippen, legend in the making. Ain't play no games, you're always injured. Fam saying we should let it go, niggas tripping, shot a no shot with no makes. I don't see no difference. Only thing I achieved is I dodged prison, gotta roll dice in search of a.
Welcome back to Politically Not Correct. I'm your host Devon Carr, and Happy New Year. And as you can tell, I have 3 beautiful black women with me. And I'm going to make them introduce themselves. Starting to my left.
Hi, my name is Rain, aka Raindrops. I'm a makeup artist. I'm 27 years old, and this is actually my first show. So I'm pretty excited and happy to be here.
Holla at me.
All right, now.
My name is Hawa. I'm 27, and I'm turning 28 next week.
Hey, Capricorn season.
I'm a bartender. I'm also an aspiring entrepreneur, and it's lit.
Time out. So you're not going to tell us about your...
Not yet.
All right, let's make it slow.
She said aspiring. Hey lovers, it's your favorite lover Ty in the building. And I'm back for season 2.
No, this is 1.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't start
Oh,
that
you
one.
can't. Oh, good that. Sorry. Hey lovers, it's your favorite lover Ty in the building from ForTheLovers.com. Your favorite bartender and journalist is here.
I'm a bartender too, girl.
As you can see, these two are best friends, all right? But there's something that, I didn't know just so long ago. So that's why you be having an umbrella, the raindrop stuff, right?
Oh my God.
Raindrops.
Yeah.
I like that your name is Raindrop.
Yeah. So my real name is Rain. People don't think that's my real name, and I just added the drops as
Just to be cute.
Yeah, just to be extra.
No, I'm talking about her favorite emoji is the umbrella.
Oh yes. So if you ever seen someone post or that they got their makeup done by me, they'll at me, and then I'll always have umbrella.
That's what's on it. I like that. Great branding.
So that's where that came from.
So we have 2 bartenders and a great makeup artist.
Yes.
Right? And so that means I'm gonna ask these 2 first though. No, because I feel like you guys deal with this a lot. Because I know I deal with it, in my workplace where, relationships at the workplace.
Okay.
It's kind of difficult. It can be sketchy. It can be annoying also. Did you guys ever have a male bartender thing going on?
No, absolutely not.
We start with Todd first. Go ahead.
What?
I saw that face.
No, but I'm thinking about when they would try, but they never succeed. It's a mix. You cannot be behind the bar and you be behind the bed too.
You can't shit where you eat.
Yeah, that's
Kind of
just,
thing.
nah, that's too much. That's too much. But I know some bartenders that do like mess around with each other, and they have a rule that each bartender cannot bring like their shorties to the bar, basically.
You could
But
what?
they work together.
Oh.
If they have the same shift, like they can't
So
bring.
they're not exclusive. They're just like.
Yeah, no, they're not exclusive, but like they're just doing stuff. So if they know they're gonna work together, like I know, okay, I'm not gonna tell anybody I'm working tonight. Basically, he gonna do the same.
Okay.
I don't care. I would still.
That's why I don't do that.
I would do that because that's how I get my money.
Right.
So if I'm gonna bring somebody that I talk to, he's gonna spend money. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell him to come today.
All right now.
I'm working. Come.
I'm gonna tell him to come.
Tip the tender.
Let's see. What's up, Ray? What you be doing? Well, you already go through that, right?
Well, I'm a freelance makeup artist for like years without actually being at an actual location.
Yeah.
So I recently moved into a barbershop / hair salon. Yeah, so I'm around a lot of men.
Jamaicans?
No.
Why are you Jamaican?
Listen, no, because you know why? I pass by a couple of Jamaican unisex salons, and I always hear like it's very mixy in there.
No, I think
Any barbershop.
barbershop with women
Any hair
mixed
salon.
in together. Yeah.
Even
so,
with just guys. it's just
Yeah.
Yeah. So the barbershop basically, it's more men than there are women, and I mean, I think it's very fun to be able to like, you know what I mean, have like a work relationship without anyone knowing.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say the secret part. Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
so
keep it
fun.
discreet.
You know what I mean? I've never had one. To me, like working in any workspace, you get to have eye candy. You have a reason to come to work, and even if you like, I used to work at Aldo, and I hated going to work unless I knew like my little boo was gonna come.
Right.
So I don't think it's anything wrong with work relationships. Once, you know what I mean? Once everyone's like okay.
But what if you're pissed off with him?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna get to.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of
And
tricky.
you gotta see him and just be like so upset. Just like.
Listen, I know how to play things off, so we can act like I can act like I'm totally fine, even though inside my body it's like burning. You know what I mean? And it's gonna work, I guess, kind of. So
I had a couple of experiences like that too at a workplace. I didn't act calm. Like
So what happened?
pretty much like we was working together. I was just like, yeah, no, I think it was you said that. Like, I didn't want nobody to know. I don't like people knowing any dirt I do. Like, that's why I don't want nobody to know nothing. If I do stuff with you, nobody would not know. But if it's good, you're gonna talk. So that's what happened.
It's not necessarily true.
Let me say something.
It's not necessarily
They're gonna talk. Okay,
I remember that situation actually, and how you might remember.
I know
this,
it was.
too. I forgot.
Once I looked at
I
it.
forgot because it was. I forgot, but I did have a
Yes, you
situation.
did.
I had a work relationship actually at a bar I worked
It
at.
was really messy.
What's
It
the
was-
bar?
It was so
No.
messy.
Mind your business.
It actually
Keep
was
it
so
quiet.
messy. It was so messy. Now that I think about it, it wasn't because of me. Like don't care.
We need more details.
Okay, basically there was somebody that worked there who got recently hired. He looked mad good, and so of course I'm like, oh, he's gonna be one of mine. So that's what
That's what you
happened.
said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shit. All right.
So that's what happened, and then but see, it was him. He gonna try to talk to the waitress at the bar I was working at, and I didn't know. But everybody knew though. All the staff knew. We didn't have a big staff. All
This
the
is
staff.
after he's already yours. though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So now
okay.
everybody know but me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knew but me, basically. And she knew. So I was like, well, why you wanna... We never did anything, like, sexually, so it never got to that point. But, we used to kiss. And so I'm just like, why would you... You can't kiss me and kiss her. You're not doing that at all.
What he said?
He was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't even talk to her. Really trying to downplay the whole situation.
Did he kill the waitress
Sounds like
though?
a
She called.
Yeah, she
killed?
did some like really pettiness. Like one day, like we was like both in like a little cubby area, and she was like, she was FaceTiming him, and I was like, I was like, hey,
It's so messy.
hey, what's this FaceTime about? Oh, because he said that he don't that y'all not together, and I was like, oh, we not together? Now we was not together.
Yeah.
We was together at the bar. Okay. So
She's territorial.
yes, and then I forgot what happened really. It was like I think it was last summer or summer before that. But after that, it got messy. Me and the waitress didn't talk no more. And it's like we all getting money here together. So, and I don't
know
care.
the place.
I don't care.
Mind your business.
Yeah, I know the place.
Well, I don't
Mind your
care.
business.
Once you said last summer, I'm like, I got it now.
Okay.
All right, there we go. All right, we won't say anything. But, you see that situation? That's why I don't do it.
Right.
That's why I don't like doing it. That's why I don't like knowing.
Yeah.
That's why I like to keep to myself. It will only work if it's two mature people. And they're like, you know what? Let's just keep it to ourselves.
Even if it is too mature people, I feel like there is going to be a time where someone's going to get petty at one point.
Yeah, definitely.
You think so?
Yes.
Definitely.
I think I'm very mature, but still, I will get petty on a motherfucker. Okay?
I think I'm in something similar to that right now, but I don't think both of us are petty out of this. Well, you know what it is? I set rules. I said, it was a rule like, look, this is what it is, and this is as far as it goes. There's nothing outside of this, though. And I think it works for you, like you said, boundaries.
Yeah, and that's where communication is key.
It took me a while to learn about communication.
Yeah.
So once I learned it, I said, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it for you, Rain? Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, no, because I remember when you said, all right, this is actually my first work relationship ever. I was working at Forever 21, and I came in as the new person, and he was
So you was a freshman.
They always want
yeah, I was freshman.
So
Yeah, and he had dreads. Not saying that dreads are my type, but just saying men with dreads, they just look extra spicy for some strange reason. So he had dreads and everything, and I'm like, ooh, wow, like you look good. He's so quiet. So I'm like, that's the good guy to talk to in a workspace, because when they're quiet, they're less likely to,
To leak your business.
Exactly. So we started talking and doing other things in that mix of things or whatever. And social media, the devil, but still such a reliable source.
Right.
At the same time, I found out that he had
5 kids.
all of that, a puppy. No, he had a girlfriend and he had a daughter. I knew about the daughter, but I didn't know about the girlfriend. And they had like a happily, happy family.
Yeah, I didn't like,
And I mean, what man is? They always say, "Oh, it's complicated." Oh, I'm just in it for the child. Like
that makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense at all. So remember when you were saying like, what if you guys are upset with each other?
Yeah.
So I did merchandising upstairs, and he was in the basement. If you're seeing this, I still hate you.
Ooh.
And
shit.
yeah, so I really didn't have to bump into him too much. And when we had to like get things, I was just straight up say like, "Hey, I need that," and he'll give it to me. And it was so awkward. It was so awkward because he was like the manager of the stock room, and I had to ask him for
you
things.
had to get things.
Yeah, like
I need the
could
shoes,
not.
nigga. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It was one of those. But no one knew about us. So that was great.
So look, so we have learned, don't date in the workplace.
No.
Don't do it. It's not smart.
It's not for
right?
love.
You can end up like Rain, still hating somebody. These two pimps over here.
Ain't no good. Don't do that.
All right.
We got money.
All right. So we'll be back up politically not correct. We don't have to talk to you about some shit, all right? Nah.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Raindrops to MUA. I have a makeup seminar coming up March 4th. This is actually my first makeup class, so if you're trying to be fleeked for the rest of your life, come out and I can show you a little thing or two. Also, I'm going to be in Trinidad from February 10th to the 20th, and I'll be in Jamaica in April from the 6th to the 14th. So if you guys need to book any appointments, you can definitely check me out on Instagram, Makeup by Raindrops, Snapchat, Raindrops to MUA. And yeah, that is it. Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back to Politically Not Correct. We have like a little funny thing going on right now because I want to ask you David something. What is something, like what trend or big thing is going on that really irks you that you just want to tell somebody to stop? It's not for you. Go ahead, Ray.
All right. Don't hate me. I don't know if you guys have done this before.
No.
All right. Okay. To each his own. You understand this? I understand, Kim Kardashian is doing it, and J.Lo is doing it, and they're all doing it. And it's like, it's like you wear the underwear underneath the dress. You put the dress over the underwear and the top. Supposedly, it's supposed to be an outfit. But to me, it's like a cover-up to like your underwear. You know what I mean?
Like the seam dresses.
Dresses.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
And then on top of that, like, you're not even wearing like a nude. You know what I mean? Like, it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be nude. It's supposed to be like, you're not supposed to be able to see bra, panties.
That's a
like,
fact.
Just supposed to be like translucent, where you can't really see anything.
Right.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't like it.
I'm
not sorry.
I don't like that because I don't want to be mean, okay? I really don't want to be mean. But it's like some people are not in shape to do stuff like that. So like they'll wear it and then like you see all the stuff in the bag. Like why is
some mean girl shit going on right now.
There's so much going on. There's so much going on. I don't want to see all of that. Cover it up, please. Put on something. It's cold.
So you're trying to piggyback on what you don't.
Yeah, but no, I have something.
I
I have something. My thing is when females do their makeup. Now, you know, I'm finally getting to it, you know. I hate when like you can see the freaking the lining around the eyebrows. Like the halo.
That is so
That
funny.
blows my mind. Like I don't can you just like
Blend that out.
Blend it in.
Like blend it, please.
Blend
And then
it.
you see like the whole thing in the middle. Like all
Just blend
right,
that.
just blend that shit, please.
I'm about to take my brush out.
No, literally, I just want to take it out. Like, can I help a little bit? That's me.
Well, you know, something that really irks me is like I just don't know why guys still think that pussy is free. Like it's just not. It's not free.
Yo, pussy was never free.
It's never free.
Never free.
Nothing. I'm not really saying I gotta pull up. You gotta cash at me. Yes, I'm saying that too. But what I'm really saying is you need to come correct. Like what? You could do that. You could.
Pussy was kind of free sometimes.
And no, it's never supposed to be free.
How?
No.
How?
Yeah.
It's more like, well, Jesus God.
You know why vagina was never free?
Yeah.
Because in order for you to have gotten that vagina,
You have to talk
to
to
do
them.
so much.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you have to like wear stuff that they really can't afford.
So check what I did when I was a kid. Don't laugh and don't say what I
Wait, don't
did.
laugh.
So I was with my mother, right? We was the super, you know. So I was like 19, and bring a girl over, so I used to like turn the heat before she got there, turn the heat up real high, make her, you know, so I know it's gonna be like 110 degrees inside. I used to I had Titanic on DVD. So I planned it out, bought some foods, Chinese food especially, because I knew it was gonna make me get tired. It's gonna make you get tired.
You want to make her hot and tired.
Hot, tired, and emotional.
That sounds balling. You balling.
You're gonna be naked. You're gonna be crying, and it worked
You gonna be crying?
every time.
So she would have needed someone to console while
her.
she was hot
That's not true.
and tired from in the
You was
Chinese
just like,
food.
what?
Yeah, and it worked consistently.
And you did this with multiple females?
I was 18, 19, keep
You
that
did
in
this with
mind.
multiple females?
At least 5.
Well, at least you had the bread to order the Chinese food.
I mean,
Still.
Like, you feel me?
It still wasn't free.
You feel me?
Exactly.
Shit.
I'm talking about like,
You know what? This is not
it's
free.
like $5.50 lunch.
You had to buy
I
that.
had
it
to
don't
buy it.
matter. But you make
I
sure
had to
I'm fed.
make the heat go. That's on the bill.
And then $1 extra for the iced tea.
The tissue that you gave me like here.
On my chest. It was right on my chest. It was
Oh
over.
God.
So
I
right on my
can't
chest.
with you.
Listen,
I'm just
That is crazy.
That's okay.
That's you know what I know all men have like their thing that they do.
Yes,
That was very big.
yes.
But you know what's funny? You know what's funny? My first girlfriend, when she, you know, like, what made me like her, I tried it on her. She was like, it's fucking hot in here. Turn the fucking heat down.
No, that would be me.
And I'm like, oh
No,
shit,
like, why-
you smart. Like, all right. And I turned the heat down.
Why the fuck is
That's why
No
she was your
one
girlfriend
never
now.
said,
That's why she was
no
your
one
girlfriend.
never
see?
asked to turn the heat
No,
down.
what? Put the window up, something.
No, nothing.
Yes, they
Why
have
the
it
fuck is
up.
this so hard?
No.
But that's a great thing because that proves in theory that everybody's not for you in the first place anyway.
Yeah.
You had to narrow it down so you got to want to fucking say, turn that shit down.
But what do you think? I think that I don't like, that's trending. You know, I'm gonna say this shit. I don't give a fuck. What's a couple things?
Well, this is the second one. Then you said something already.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I don't like hairy pussy.
He just called it vagina.
Okay, hairy
Or
vagina.
no, pubic hair.
Yeah, you only pubic hair.
You know, off camera, you just calling it pussy with me. But
We
whatever.
know, we okay on that.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
All right. I don't like hairy vagina. All right, sorry.
Pubic hair.
Pubic hair.
I like pubic hair. I don't like it. I don't like it. Never liked it. I thought it was too much. You know, it could be trimmed. I don't mind trim.
You don't like trims?
No, it could be trimmed hair.
That's another thing. I remember a long time ago, I heard this radio segment. I think it was Starbuck Wild back in the day. He had this topic about pubic hair, and it would go back and forth. One guy said, you know, as a man, you gonna eat the box, you gonna fuck the box, it's gonna be whatever. Because hair is hair. Vagina is supposed to have hair. Now, the other man was like, nah, da, da, da. He was like, I just feel like a bowl vagina is like I'm having sex with like a baby. Like, it's weird.
I've heard that.
But you know what's funny?
That is like not even.
When people say that, how the fuck you know having sex with a baby is anyway? Like,
It's some embarrassing. Meaning like,
I mean, just seeing nothing there. Just seeing like a baby.
I don't get it twisted. I'm gonna do it no matter what. Like, you know, but I don't like it, but I'm gonna do it no matter what.
I mean, honestly, like, if you want to take it all the way back, you know, they created razors. They created razors. They created all that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So technically, like, vagina is the most important thing, not the hair. The hair is actually supposed to protect.
Oh yeah, the vagina is.
Everywhere that's hair on our bodies is to protect something.
Yeah.
So we're technically not even supposed to be shaving our pubic hairs or underarms or, you know what I mean? Like, that's all an attraction for men.
No,
they
for me
made it
too.
an attraction. You know what I mean?
Me too. Like, I'd like to see it.
I don't know. And then men are shaving men are shaving their pubic hairs because it makes their balls look bigger or their penis look bigger.
No, I just don't like
and
hair.
I don't even like that. Like, leave your hair, dogs. Like,
so now you know how you like your penis.
Oh, well, yeah. So leave your hair there. Do not if you pull on your pants and I don't see hair, that's just weird.
I do like a little hair. I like a little hair. I like a little
Don't
hair.
overdo it. Don't
What do you mean
just
overdo it? Like, that's your
caveman
Let me
shit.
ask y'all something. Y'all like beards also?
That depends. That really depends. Because
I don't like when these dudes be thinking they hot as shit with they fucking beard. I know I can't
He's
do
not
shit.
well connected, so he's upset.
Yeah, I don't like that shit
Always the
at
ones that
all.
don't connect when they
He's
hate.
not well
I
connected.
I'm not hating.
have a theory about beards in the
But
first
you know what's funny?
Theory.
My homegirl showed me like her ex, and she's fucked up with doing it. She said, "Look how this nigga look with beard,
And without.
look what this nigga without beard."
Look better than me.
Yeah, but that's us women with hair. Certain hairstyles. If we're bald, we look probably some of us bald. We don't look the best, and maybe with a lot of hair we look good. So it all depends on, you know, hair for men. It does a lot too. If you grew your hair out, you might look like a totally different person.
Yeah.
So with, you know, beard, you looking like a different person too.
This is the thing about beards. To me, when I see a guy with a full, thick beard, I can just see you walking down the block like he got a full, thick beard. Like, it's a beard, right?
That's a man.
It could be white, it could be Spanish, it could be not gonna be Asian probably, but it could be you know, it could be all those things. And I'm like, damn, his stamina is probably really up there.
His what?
His stamina.
Oh.
Because what I have grown to know in this relationship business, right, is that when guys have a full beard, usually their testosterone is usually intact, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
So listen, I have a theory. It don't matter if they can grow a beard. If they can grow a beard. Sometimes they don't wear it. You know what I'm saying? But they can grow it, like if they wanted to, right? And so what I'm saying is usually the ones, I'm not, you know, just prove me wrong, but usually the ones that
Please prove her wrong.
cannot grow like that, you know, that full beard.
Connect to it.
Right. Usually there's something, there's a correlation, you know, with that. That's all I have to say.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I have had that.
I've had a guy who didn't have a beard before. Now his shit is well grown and the butt good, and his shit was still like,
Ooh.
it ain't changed nothing. It didn't change shit.
Once you whack, see?
Yeah.
Don't
I mean,
matter.
it worked for me. This theory has worked for my lifestyle, and I appreciate you with beards, bro.
Okay. No.
Alright, so we know the trend that we all don't like, alright? We'll be back to Completely Not Correct.
Hey guys, it's your girl Hawa. Right now I'm working on a swimmer line called Sincere Swim, which should be dropping this spring of 2018. It should be real dope. Like, I feel like girls are gonna love it. It's real sexy, it's real intimate, you know, you don't feel like, damn. You can follow me on Instagram at sincerely, _HAWA, and for my swimmer line it's at Sincere Swim.
Welcome back to Completely Not Correct. I have someone very special here. Miss Rebecca Shelby's here. She's a young lady that got a lot going on with herself, a little bit too much, you know, but we're very proud of her also. But it's something I want to talk to, if you guys know, I like to talk to the teens about what's going on in their life right now, because I think the older we get, we tend to forget about you guys, and I don't ever want to do that. But you heard about this guy named Harvey Weinstein?
Oh yeah, with the whole situation.
Yeah, all the stuff.
Yeah.
So I always feel like we don't touch on what's going on in our neighborhoods, with sexual harassment and rape.
Yeah.
So I just want to touch on, little things that going on with you. Have you ever experienced sexual harassment by any guy? That's sad that it's not in your head.
Yeah, because all right, I feel like especially New York City, it's okay, you're constantly taking the trains and buses back and forth by yourself from a young age. I started going to school by myself at the age of 11.
Yeah.
So literally, as soon as I got out that door, there were guys on the corner and kept calling at me, this and that. There was this one situation I was trying to explain this to somebody. I was 11 years old and I was walking home from school and it was getting late. I was at after school and I had a lollipop in my mouth, something regular, something innocent. And some dude was oh damn baby, I love to be that lollipop.
Jesus
and
Christ.
I was just what? I didn't even know how to feel. And it's sad because that happens to you from that day to the rest of your life, basically.
How do you handle it?
Well, when I was younger, I used to be really scared. So I would walk home fast. I would try to go home with my friends and stuff that. But I hated to be outside by myself. But now that I'm older, it's just Mister, if you don't get out my face, if you don't keep it pushing, because I feel as especially for us women, black women, people feel men feel so entitled. It's to the point where it's yo, you don't own me, you don't own anything going on here. So back off,
So you be getting the whole your mind, all that nonsense stuff.
Yeah.
What happens when you don't respond though?
Oh, I get the okay, fuck you, light skinned bitch. You think you stuck up? It's
It's a family network,
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm playing. Go ahead.
It's they get mad aggressive. It's if I don't want to talk to you, I don't have to talk to you.
And what's funny? You're saying that, and it's it takes me back when I was a kid, and I was raised by my mother a lot. My father was in my life, and my mother was always there. So I knew firsthand, I'm not gonna be, even if I did do that young line we talked to stuff, I'm not gonna lie, I did that, but I'm not gonna harass you because my pride is there. If you shut me down, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to her. Fuck her. But I would whisper that shit. I would yell it. But let me ask you another thing. Because I like how you handle yourself right now. You ignore them, you keep it moving, you entertain it. Because I think sometimes, and I don't mean to say this, I hope nobody get mad at me saying this, but I think sometimes when certain females go through that, it's they have to
be aggressive.
Yeah, they want to be aggressive, but what you said, motherfucker, on this, no, just ignore them. The best thing to do is just ignore them. Now when they come to you or they touch you, now it makes the shit out of her. Yeah, it makes the shit out of her. You got a mace?
No.
I'm gonna get you a mace. All right? No, you need that shit. All right. Has it ever been any situation where somebody is really say you in at work or in class or a guy you feel he's coming on too strong to you? Has there been a situation like that?
Yeah, all right. So it was one time.
You did that too?
Too many times. I feel especially one, I do look older for my age, and then two, how do I put this? Because I'm not overly flashy. It's not I'm walking outside the house or everything out. But I dress a certain kind of way so that makes guys super feel they could just be oh, come here, let me talk to you, blah blah blah. And I had been walking to there was no 15 buses coming, there was no cabs, there's nothing. And I was by myself. I was coming from my front house that lived close by.
Yeah.
And some dude I was on the phone, so yeah, stay on the phone with me because I do that because sometimes when people see you on the phone, they want. Some dude just came and grabbed me. He's yo, can I get your number? Blah blah blah. All in my face. I'm back up, get off me, stop touching me. And he's oh damn, you don't gotta act like that. This, that, and the I'm just trying to talk to you. So I'm sitting there, I'm looking for the bus, and whatever. He's still standing there. So I'm all right, now let me walk. But the thing is, I'm if I start walking and he grabs me or something like that, no one's gonna see because there's no buses out, there's no one here.
Nobody there.
So I might as well just stay right here where there is a little bit of something going on, so it won't. And it was just real awkward because I'd be sitting there, he'd be trying to talk to me, yo, I can't talk to you. It's all over the place.
And
Whispering at me, and I mean stuff like that happens all the time. I was in a library once, and some guy was I gotta check, come in, I gotta He's whispering this at me. I'm like,
he's whispering, I gotta check him out, I'm getting money.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Like, what?
You know, and I feel like, look, when you going through this at like 17, 18, like I hear grown women talk about this, that they going through it too. I saw on that Spike Lee like on a show on Netflix, like she gotta have it.
I love
Rare.
that show.
A dude called her a black bitch, you know, sorry for saying that word, I know you're young, you shouldn't be hearing that. Like, you know, he called her a black bitch, and that actually annoyed the shit out of me. Like, it's just because she didn't want to give you the time of day. Like, you know, sometimes I think and I get upset with men. I do feel like we're not protecting you guys. I feel like even fathers are not there for their daughters, the brothers not there. You got a boyfriend?
No.
Shit. Well, even a stranger should protect you. So you know, if you see a woman go through something, I just feel like
that's the thing. Like
you
things
should all
like
be there.
this, I have been like in public. Like I could probably recall like 2 times where like someone has been like harassing me, and a dude has been like, "Oh, let me look to the corner." Like it's usually like older women that have been through. Sometimes I remember one time, and this is kind of like what's sad with women. Like we feel like we're in survival of the fittest all the time because guys put us up for competition all the time, so people really have that mindset. It's like, it gotta be me, I'm the only it girl. There's been times where like a dude has been like being extremely inappropriate, and like grown women have been like, oh, well, that's what her fresh behind get for coming out the house looking like that.
Like a 40-year-old woman.
Yes, grown women is like, what? Like you should
like protect me. Like,
yeah.
Like what's up?
Like not that, but like I literally I remember one time I was like 13 and some guy was like on a bus and he was just like bothering me. I was looking at this woman, I'm like looking at her like say something because she was watching the whole thing go down. I'm just looking at her like
you can tell I'm a kid.
Help me.
Like, yeah. And nothing. Mm-hmm. You know, Rebecca, you're doing the right thing. Well, you gotta get some mace. Hopefully next time I see you, I promise you, if you tell me you come back here, I'll have some base for you. Nah, I would hate, because, not to bring this up, but one of my kids I used to counsel, you know, she went through a situation last week where it was very unfortunate, where she got touched, you know, if you know what I mean. I'm using touch because touch is the light word. And, you know, thank God that the police department found the guys. And honestly, this show that's dedicated to her too. I will never say her name, but the show is dedicated to her. That's why I wanted you on this show also. I think you're doing a great job with your life. You know, really, I didn't have my shit together at 18. So keep it acting, keep it going, keep going to school, carry some mace, that's the only thing you're fucking up at. And thank you.
Hey lovers, it's your favorite lover Ty Hampton in the building from forthelovers.com. Make sure you follow me at Ty Hampton, at Ty the Bartender. Those are the main pages, okay? And let's do it for the love.
Welcome back to Politically Not Correct. Hope you guys enjoyed the show so far. This topic right now is for me, and only for me. But I want you guys to answer. It's a funny thing, right?
So you never answered it?
Nah, because I kind of have my idea already about it.
You still want to hear it?
All right. All right. So let me ask you a question. How important is money when you initially first start dating someone? Let's go, Rain. Come on, you first.
This is such a tricky
It is.
question because I believe in love, and I kind of put love above what I'm really supposed to be looking at because when we're young, a lot of things that we need to look at now, we never really paid attention to. So at 15, 16, we're not worrying about his credit and what car he drives and how much money he has. So moving into now, I don't think I make the best decisions when it comes to choosing men financially. I think that I look at potential, which is potential doesn't help. It's not helping. I
That's
feel
not question no more.
Yeah, potential isn't helping. I mean, a lot of my friends, they're you gotta make sure that the guy has this amount of money because if he doesn't, he wouldn't be able to take care of you. You're not a man if you're not able to take care of, the significant other, whatever the case may be. But as far as how important it is, how I feel about it now, it is very important. It is top 3 things.
Right to the chase.
Top 3 things. Yeah,
So-
top 3 things that you need to look at when you are dating someone. Definitely.
Well, I think we already know what the hell Howard was thinking already.
You better understand, because I feel like it's all an ambition thing to me too. So you not having money, it makes me look at you like, okay, why don't you have the money? Like, what are you doing that's preventing you from not getting money? Like,
Right.
Because I like my money and I like getting a lot of it. Okay, so if you're not doing the same thing with me, you're not compatible. Like, I don't want no problems. I don't want no ties to you. We don't have to be together. We can be friends and go get a freaking juice at the corner store and keep it pushing.
Hey.
That's it. But no, nothing else. That's good. I'm good.
If you don't got the bag, you don't got tie. It's very simple, man. Like, y'all know I was gonna say that. Like,
Ty, you need like catchphrases. Like, you need to like have a thing where you have like.
it's just like, this is the thing. I know what I'm bringing to the table, so what you bring to the table. You feel me? And that's the thing that I don't like. So yes, it's very important to have money when you're initially dating someone, and you should keep that momentum up. Don't have money at the beginning and then fall off. Like, nah.
And not to make it seem like we're gold diggers either.
Yeah.
I'm not a gold digger.
I'm a gold digger.
See, that term has made us look really bad when it comes to picking the guy.
No.
But you said that to keep up having the money, maintaining the money, instead of falling off. I mean, it can happen where they have a substantial amount of money, and things happen where, you know what I mean? But I guess it would depend on the relationship that you guys have at that moment.
Yeah,
it's not for me to really stick around if you're having issues unless we have some type of
already. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some time in with each other. So
because I've been in that situation before where the guy, he was good at one point, then like he started. I think he was he got broke. So I had to like start. This was like broke. I'm sorry if you're looking at this. I'm sorry.
Oh, please look at it.
No, watch it. Watch and understand.
And learn why you're not with me today.
So
God.
my answer is funny thing. My answer, like arranged it 10 years ago, like, nah, love conquers all. No. I initially dated someone, I wanna know what she's doing. I wanna know how much I don't care how much you make, I just want to be making something.
Right.
Like,
it's different for you guys.
No, it's not different anymore. Like, from being around women now and me being around women a lot, like not even like just dating, just talking to women, I picked up a lot of things that you guys do, and I believe it's the right thing. I honestly believe I want to know that you're financially stable.
Yes, that's
when I say it's different. When I say it's different, technically the role of the man is supposed to be, you know what I mean, the provider. So when I say it's still different for you guys, what we're looking for in a man may not be exactly what you guys are going to be looking for in us. Of course you want us to work. You don't want nobody that's just like,
I want
right, but you don't need someone that's like, to take care of you.
No.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, I still think like, women, we have to
put our standards up, like, and especially for us here.
It's easier though.
I think it's easier financially for us. You know what I mean? Financially, it's easier for us. Like I've seen, TV shows and movies and stuff where guys pick up girls and they out in a restaurant, like they're servers or you know what I mean?
Yes.
And they take them and they get married or whatever.
Yes.
Honestly, tell me if we
9
go
times out of 10,
and the guy is like the server or whatever. Not saying that being a server is something wrong. I'm just saying. We're probably not gonna give them, you know what I mean, 100% or.
And you know what it is though. Honestly, it's such a taboo because. And it's so double standard as well, and that's just the way life is set up. Like,
Thank you for saying that word. Thank you for saying that.
It's going to be a double standard because at the end of the day, like you said, if I'm here and I'm in a restaurant and the server served me and he's trying to bag me, I'm gonna be like, boy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I am because I'm 27 years old.
You know what?
So I am like that.
Why I'm not like that? Because you don't know what else he does besides.
No, I'm not gonna not speak to you. I'm not gonna not like.
I'm not gonna look at you like, oh, you're a server. I'm
gonna hear you out, but I better hear you fast.
Girl,
I'm just come on.
It's still more likely for a man to pull a female server than a female to grasp
But that's the
server. You know what I mean?
That's the provider in them, as they're supposed to be. Like we're the nurturers.
The nurturers.
That's a hard word.
Yeah.
even if you have a job that's not like flashy, whatever, you have a lot of other things on the side that you didn't give them a chance to like, you know, I guess talk about at that moment.
I'm 27. Listen,
It don't even matter what the fuck you do. Honestly, as long as you're making the bag and you're getting to the cash.
But I would prefer it to be
Hold on. Quick question.
No, of course.
Sisters,
But if it's not,
he is.
Quick question. How much though?
I
can't tell you a price.
I know where
enough for you to take care of yourself with.
And you.
No, not take care of me.
Take care of me.
Take care of yourself,
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And enough to like spoil you a little bit.
Yes.
We want to go on dates.
There is no reason.
You want to court me, right?
Yeah.
So
What do you count court? This is a quick question.
Dating, going out,
opening the doors,
Right.
opening the car doors, make sure my car's warmed up before yours.
Okay.
That's courting me. That's
What's
how
up, Ray? What's up?
As far as the number, I think I always look at myself as, you know, what do I have right now, and be realistic with the person and their goals that they already set out. Like, you can expect someone to like have.
Yeah, that's really nice.
You know what I mean?
that's
No, but it's true. It's true.
You'd be surprised how people look at it.
It's
Like,
true.
I can't go for someone that's like in a freaking mansion.
Right.
This, and I'm living.
Although you can have it,
Yeah.
but that's not what, you know what I mean? You're not
It's
gonna
not
say,
required.
I don't. Yeah, exactly.
Let me ask you a question, man. What's more important to you out there? A man that can like shower you with gifts and everything, but don't have no time for you, or a man that has time but can't, you know, he doesn't have the bag right now?
Listen.
Shit.
As long as he's on his way to like, if he's working on getting it, I really cherish time. Like the money thing, it don't matter to me like that because you can give all the money and I can be done with the next person. It's not feasible for me. Like I don't care for it like that much to that extent.
This is my thing.
Oh, here you go.
Because
I know my
listen,
answer.
it's not about you showering the money, really, truly. But you have to understand, my answer, real talk, like your answers may change with what period of life you're in, right?
Yeah.
I'm in a stage of my life right now where I really don't have time. Like I really don't have time for you. So if you don't have time for me, but you're showering me money, that's fine. Like to me, if you have too much time, then what you doing?
Yeah.
You have too much time in your hands, and you call me every 5 minutes. Where you at?
No, that's too much.
Not even like being like a where you at, but just like you have too much time, but you don't understand my lifestyle. That I don't have the time either, because I am getting back.
Well, if you don't have the time, then you shouldn't be in that situation.
I would choose the
Shouldn't be in that situation.
I would choose the money over the time at that moment.
Right.
At that moment.
But then
I'll
when
take
we
the
get in
money.
love, though.
No. It's not when we get in love. It's just
Right
right now, I'll take the money because you're making money. I'm making money. Time is just not. It doesn't make sense for you to be putting out time because then you're not gonna be able to make money. So let's do the money thing, and then later on in life, when we're like 50, 60,
Well, that's a little too late.
that'll be fine.
You know what's
I like the time though too. I just like the time though.
Oh, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like the time, but I do want the money also.
No, me too.
I do want the money. I want both. Fuck it, we can have both. We can have both.
Who wouldn't want the money?
Well, look, guys. Ty, Howard, aka Sisters, Raindrops, You know, I really appreciate them being on the first episode of 2018 of Politically Not Correct. You know,
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Yo, quick info. I tried for months to get her on this damn show. All right, tried for months to get her on this show.
This is me rolling my eyes.
Yeah, am I lying though? Am I lying?
That's what happens when you don't have time to get the bag.
I hear you. I hear you, but I appreciate you coming on the show finally.
Thank you.
Howard, thank you.
Thank you.
Ty,
Love us.
no problem. You know, which director is better, by the way, Ty? This one? It is. Thank you.
My girl right here.
All right, no problem. Thank you, y'all. And we'll see y'all next time for Looking Not Correct.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Rebecca Shelby. You guys can follow my Instagram at rebecca.shelby. And make sure y'all check out the web series that I'm in, Best Frenemies. All 8 episodes are out right now. The link will be in my bio. And if you're interested in becoming an actor or actress, you can look out for my movie that's coming out. All the information will be on my page.
in search of a better living, or boss up, create new positions. Fuck that mascot shit, ball through intermission. School of hard knocks, wake up and pay attention. Can't be broke for life, that's a harsh sentence. See the irony in everything eyeing me, waiting for a nigga to fail, but since I am me, count it down, game over like we out of quarters. Here I come, my nigga, hella high water.
Its preparations are concealed, not published.
Episode 4, Scene 1, Take 1, Action.
Welcome back to Politically Not Correct. I'm your host, Devon Carr, and Happy New Year. Hold up.
Episode, God damn it, Action.
Hi everybody, Sugar Raindrops the MUA, and I am la 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 la.
That's a blooper, by the way.
Oh, I didn't
I'm positive it's a blooper. I'm positive it's a blooper.
You wanna hear something funny? I didn't hit start until you started saying it's a blooper. I mean, it's been a blooper this whole time, so now it is.
You were probably. I got the giggles like that.
That's a blooper, so it's fine. All I got is this, look. 2, 2, 2, 2.
Okay.
Episode 1.
Episode 4.
Listen, okay, so you getting artificial eggs and cheese and milk. Milk is from a cow. So where you getting the milk from? What kind of milk is it? If it's vegan.
No, honestly.
It could be organic or
it's
vegan.
like, no, it's not either organic or vegan. Sometimes it's actually like almond milk or hemp milk.
I understand those are milk. Those are different.
Right, but it's just more so liquid coming from actual things.
Plants.
Yeah.
Animals.
No, not animals. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Because vegan, you can't eat animals.
no, you can't.
I think that
Anything,
was
cheese, dairy, anything, nothing.
Action.
Hey lovers, it's your favorite lover Ty Hampton in the building. I'm here from forthelovers.com. That is my website. And also, I feel like I messed it all up, but
You ain't got the...
oh yeah, get that.
First of all, thank you for giving me the money for that.
Right?
Second of all, it's on its way from Amazon. Okay, got a little delay. So
Right.
thank you so much.
I got a delay too.
Jesus. Okay.